What is up, guys? It's Bachman here again. We're going to call this part 5.5 because this is not a complete video. It's just going to be a short one. As you guys can see, I have finally started on the engine. It looks a lot better than I was anticipating. This is the new case. It's been cleaned up. All the gasket surface is off. Like, all the gasket is off the mating surface of this case. Here's the original case to the other side. This one still needs to be cleaned up a little bit. You can still see some of the gasket and stuff on there. Got the majority of the parts laid out. Almost everything is cleaned up and ready for reassembly. Other than that, it's just the process of some fine adjustments on certain things, like the clutch basket has some ridges on it. I'm gonna file those down so they're nice and smooth, so the clutch clutch plates don't jam up. They actually look in pretty good shape. They need cleaned up a little bit. They're a little dirty, but everything else is in really decent shape. I'm actually surprised with the condition of this engine for being a 1987, and considering it's a kids quad, normally adults get their hands on these things and really beat the piss out of them. So, yeah. Other than that, I mean, everything's going pretty good. Figured I'd just make a short little update video. I just posted that last video yesterday or the day before. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Performance-wise, it's gonna have the stock top end. There's the carburetor has been jetted slightly. It's 2 millimeters over stock size jet. It's gonna have a performance exhaust, kind of custom made, and then I did the little airbox mod to allow more airflow and a performance filter. And then it's got a different tire in the rear instead of the stock size, so it should be torqueier. And it'll lose a little bit of the top speed. I'm going from an 18-inch rear tire to a 16-inch rear tire, and from a 17 front tire to an 18 front tire. So everything should go pretty well. I only have to replace 2 seals. They go inside of the clutch cover, which allows the clutch shaft to stay balanced, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. And then there's another one. They're basically just like guide seals. I don't know why they're there in the first place. I could probably get away with using the old ones, but better to be safe than sorry. I've never really seen break-in periods for these, so I'm going to do 10-minute intervals of idling. Probably 10 or 15 10-minute intervals, and then I'll probably ride it around really gently for a good hour or so, maybe even a little less, because 4-strokes, I was told they don't need as much break-in as a 2-stroke. Everything I work on for the most part is 2-stroke, so I've only ever really done 2-stroke stuff. But yeah, this is definitely a learning experience. The only other 4-stroke engines I've worked on were lawnmower engines, like Briggs flatheads, Briggs OHV motors, Kohler OHV, Kohler flatheads, stuff like that. A couple of Tecumsehs here and there. But yeah, something with a transmission, a centrifugal clutch, a centrifugal wet clutch at that, shaft drive, overhead valve, overhead cam, whatever it might be. I think this is technically an overhead cam. But yeah, everything here is cleaned up. These are all the parts that I've had soaking in oil. But we are going to replace the cam chain. They're only $10, so it's not even worth messing around. Those are lifters and cam chain barrel tensioner thing, the spring over there to tension everything up, valve springs. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this short little video. This is the mini race quad build part 5.5. So like, comment, rate, subscribe, whatever. Leave me some suggestions as to number plates. We're either going to go with yellow with white numbers or black with white numbers. So let me know what would look better. The whatever color we're going with, we're going to cover this airbox lid with the same color vinyl, whether it's black or not, even though it's painted black. It'll protect the paint even a little longer. So if we're going with black, it'll look good. If we're going with yellow, I'm not exactly sure what it'll look like because I don't have any yellow on this yet. Waiting on a couple of parts here. Should be getting handlebars here soon. Hopefully the engine will be reassembled and we'll be able to do the top end by next week. And sooner than later, maybe a week and a half, at the most maybe 2 weeks, we should have a running, driving miniature race quad. So I'll catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed this. Please like, rate, subscribe. I don't know why I keep saying rate. I don't really know if there's a rate. Have a good one, guys.